ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै यशस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति Hari Om everyone. Welcome everyone to this Prasthanatrayee group. So I will give some orientation regarding what this group is about. So this group is about all the participants, all the seekers who are interested in this kind of Prasthanatrayee study. What is a Prasthanatrayee study? As most of you know, Prasthanatrayee is the study of Vedanta comprising of Bhagavad Gita, Prakarana, Grantha, Upanishad, and Brahma Sutra. So we are all gathered here with the interest to do this kind of Prasthanatrayee study. Why are we gathered here? We are gathered here together to together convince Pujya Swamiji to consider such an undertaking and bless us with this kind of study. So to clarify to everyone, this is yet at a stage of interest-based group. So we still have to convince Pujya Swamiji of considering this undertaking. That is why we are gathered. So together with the force, with the strength that we have developed right now, we are able to convince Pujya Swamiji. I am happy to let you know that we have got 90 participants right now. 22 participants have their preferred language as English, and the rest they have the preferred language as Gujarati. So we will see how things will turn out. But our first aim of forming this group is to convince Pujya Swamiji to initiate this kind of study. So how are we going to do? Let us say Pujya Swamiji gets convinced, or even how are we going to convince Pujya Swamiji? So for that, a presentation is being made, and we will try to convince him how this kind of study is feasible. So one thing to be clear among us speakers, as well as it will be brought to Pujya Swamiji's attention, that we will consider Pujya Swamiji's health as the first priority, and only based on that we will request this kind of study. So we are not, at this time, we are not requesting Pujya Swamiji to take extra lectures beyond what he is already taking for such a study. The concept is Pujya Swamiji is already spending 2 hours a day, let's say, in teaching. So of that, at least 1 hour or so can be spent towards Prasthanatrayee study. So right now at the Tirthashram, we have one of the texts is going to be completed. So there is an opportunity to pick up a new text, or right now is the perfect opportunity to start this Prasthanatrayee study. If we do that, then we will get Monday to Saturday evening, that entire stretch we can consistently make use to study one of the texts of the Prasthanatrayee, if we are able to convince Pujya Swamiji. So this is how we will approach that. Swamiji, we are already going to complete one text, so we do have that opportunity. We are not going to request you to take one more extra lecture. We are not going to request Pujya Swamiji to exert himself. We are just going to request whatever the available time where Swamiji is already going to teach something or the other. So why not introduce this concept of Prasthanatrayee study? Secondly, round the year, we have different undertakings like retreats, Jnana Yajna, um, uh, various Shibirs, retreats, Jnana Yajna. So there as well, we can coordinate all the text that we choose for these kind of different programs in such a way that it makes an efficient use of this goal of ours to study Prasthanatrayee. So one of the text of the Prasthanatrayee can be introduced in those Gnan Yajnas and retreats as well. So again, Pujya Swamiji is going to teach there anyhow. So if we just introduce a subject which will cover this our goal of Prasthanatrayee study, then it will make an efficient use of Pujya Swamiji as well as this goal of as well as this goal will be satisfied. Tentatively, we are going to propose that this study be completed within 2 years, um, and the focus for Pujya Swamiji teaching this Prasthanatrayee would be on Upanishad and Brahma Sutra. So what we will propose is that the Bhagavad Gita and Prakaran Granth like Tattva Bodh and Druk Drishya Vivek can be introduced to the seekers via Pujya Swamiji's recordings as well as books. And so some of the book like Tattva Bodh is in Gujarati, Bhagavad Gita, Gita Darshan is in Gujarati. So the English speaking ones may not be able to have access to that, but Drupdrishya Vivek is in English. So there is an opportunity. But in any case, we have recordings of all these both in Gujarati and English. So seekers will have opportunity to do a self-study, guided study, and coupled with satsang. So right now, every evening we have at night from 8:45 to 9, we have or 9 to 9:30, we have an opportunity to have satsang with Pujya Swamiji. So seekers will have opportunity to study these on their own, and whatever questions arise, that can be clarified in the evening or night session. So that way, seekers will get up to speed. The concepts required for detailed Vedanta study, the Upanishad and Brahma Sutra, that will be formed, their platform will be formed by studying this Prakaran Grantha and Bhagavad Gita. So we will not basically ask Pujya Swamiji to start from ABC. That ABC we will cover on our own, meaning we have those recordings and will make use of those recordings, and we have enough volunteers which can aid all the other seekers, which can help all the other seekers to facilitate the understanding of any of these texts. But that is the proposal right now, to self-study many of these Bhagavad Gita and Prakaran Granth text like Tattva Bodh and Drishya Vivek with the help of assistance from other volunteers, as well as with the help of clarifications based on satsang. So then Pujya Swamiji's efforts would be on teaching Upanishad and Brahma Sutra. This is the proposal we are going to come up with to make efficient use of the time that currently we anyhow Pujya Swamiji puts into the teaching. So just making that efficient use and have this goal of ours, Prasthanatrayee study, satisfy that goal of ours. So yeah, that is the orientation. Um, if anybody has any questions, then please let me know. We will make this presentation with a different recording in the evening, and a request will be made in the form of this presentation, along with this presentation, to Pujya Swamiji of considering this study. Meanwhile, if any of you have any questions, please give me a feedback. What I will do is I will arrange a Google Meet, and so that anybody who are interested in giving a feedback, they can join. And if anybody has any questions, uh, through this Google Meet, we can discuss it. I will share it on our group, and hopefully the time is convenient. I will try to set a time which suits the North American participants. So hopefully it works out. So this will be a presentation which we will make show to Pujya Swamiji at night. So proposed study structure. So Prakaran Granth and Bhagavad Gita, we are supposed to do it on our own, and main focus will be Upanishad and Brahma Sutra. This is our proposal, subject to modification by Pujya Swamiji as he thinks is right, and hoping that Pujya Swamiji did best. Tentatively, this is the idea that I don't even know if this is going to be feasible, but some proposal should be there. So this is a proposal right now. Swamiji will modify it based on his thought of what is feasible and not, but covering all the Upanishads in the time frame of September 2023 4 and continuing on to September 2024 to June 2025. This is the tentative concept. That I close our orientation right now. There. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Thank you.